Jacob's got plans for these wolves. Big plans.
I hear what they're doing to them at the lodge. It's pretty amazing.
Cage better hold.
Have you seen these wolves we're catching? They're huge.
Don't get too close to the cages, whatever you do.
I don't trust the locks on these.
I wonder what they're gonna do with all these wolves.
Keep quiet. Don't want to spook them.
Wonder if they could make judges out of any other animals, like maybe a moose. Wouldn't that be something?
Pretty sure this place is done. We'll have to find a new spot for the cages next time.
I've lost count of how many times I've been bitten by these critters.
We must have captured enough wolves by now.
It's amazing what Jacob does to these wolves. It's a miracle.
Hope these cages are strong enough to hold those wolves.
This is my first time capturing a wolf. I hope I don't screw it up.
I sure hope we have enough bait.
The Father finds a use for all things, even wolves.
They really are amazing creatures.
Hope these cages are strong enough. I can't imagine what would happen if one got out.
I almost feel sorry for capturing them, but then I see what Jacob turns them into, and I know we're doing God's work.
Cage will hold the wolves, got no doubts about that.
It's amazing what Jacob can do with these animals. I've never seen anything like it.
Keep an eye out. Those wolves are wily bastards.
Gotta make sure the locks are secure. Don't want any of those fuckers getting out.
Can never have enough wolves.
Keep an eye out. Don't want anyone poaching our wolves.
I'd rather deal with wolves than sinners any day. I understand wolves.
Just focus on what you're doing.
I've never seen a wolf this close before. Beautiful creature.
They really are a wonder.
Might seem obvious, but don't put your hand near those cages. Bastard nearly took my arm off.
Man, it's glorious what we do to those captured wolves.
It's all part of the plan.
Keep an eye out. Make sure there's no more wolves coming.
These are gonna be some fine judges when Jacob's done with them.
Wolves freak me out.
If we keep catching wolves like this, soon there won't be any left.
Piss smell's making me sick.
Some hardcore geology going on here.
This tower is named after my favorite president.
Good vantage point up there.
Cult's trying to stop people from getting to Raptor Peak.
I don't talk about it much, but I'm uncomfortable with heights.
There's usually a lot of cultists here.
I hate that so many things are named after presidents. It's so stupid.
The other day I saw the cult lurking around here with a freaky-looking wolf. Must be one of their judges.
There's a trail that leads to the top of Raptor Peak that starts at that tower.
I've seen a lot of cultists going in and out of that cave.
We're in wolf territory. Keep your eyes and ears open.
Thought I saw a cult helicopter around here the other day.
There's usually a team of cultists here, looking for wolves to send to Jacob in the north. Raptor Peak, watch your eyes. I've always wanted to see the view from the top of Raptor Peak. I'm really afraid of heights.
Raptor Peak is the highest point in Hope County.
On any other day, I'd love a dip in some hot springs.
We've made a camp real close to the pilgrim path, for guerrilla tactics and all.
Not much going on here.
The Cougars set up shop here to try and save people from the pilgrimage path.
You used to hear all kinds of things howling here at night.
I don't even know what to think about this place.
When did they find time to build something like this?
This place is insane.
Even Faith has a bunker.
I had no idea this was here.
Each of the seeds has their own bunker. They call them gates.
We're meant to hold Falls Inn. The Father says so.
The Father says we belong here.
This entire town belongs to Joseph.
Have you tried the cook's food? Terrible.
A firm hand guiding them toward Joseph is what the people need. They'll see we were right in the end.
I think the Father likes that attitude.
Got the church, got the bar, the garage. The whole damn town is ours.
This town's a shithole.
John says holding Falls End is important. I don't see why.
This place was a pit of sin till we took over.
This town is the key to our success. Defend it at all costs.
This place is everything I hate about America.
I'd rather paint this place than guard it. Ugly as sin.
They were such fools to oppose the Father.
Nothing's gonna survive here anyway.
I won't be sad to see the end of this sorry place.
Everything about this town disgusts me.
I hear you. It's hard to believe this used to be home.
I love it here.
This place is quiet now.
We fought hard for this place, and now it's ours. We need to keep it that way.
Such a nice town.
I wonder if we'll live here after the collapse.
Lot of road running through here, which means a lot of angles to attack from. Stay sharp.
I'll be damned if the take falls in from us.
Oh, tell me about it.
Keep an eye out for any trouble on the roads. John's had his eye on this place for a long time.
I'll be glad when this place burns.
I like it here.
Fall's End hasn't shaken my faith.
I feel stupid guarding this dusty old town.
I say good riddance to the place.
This town is hard to defend. Be mindful.
Only way someone's getting in or out is over my dead body.
No talking. Just do your job.
This whole stinking town's gonna be ashes.
I hear you, my sibling.
I'll be glad to see this place burn.
This town, this valley, hell, this whole county. You gotta save them from themselves.
Charming place.
I wish we could explain more, but there's no time. We gotta save them from themselves.
Fall's End feels like a loss, but I bet it's in God's plan.
Let's be watchful. There's lots of cover here.
It's happening. I can't believe it's all really happening.
Pay attention to what you're doing.
No one's gonna take this town from us. We'll burn this place down if we have to.
Our job's to guard this place. End of story.
Whatever you say, bro. Why don't we go take a look around?
Gotta rid Fall's End of this cult infestation.
Let's go kill John's goon squad.
Fall's End is our home, our pride and joy. We need it back.
For if we live unto the Lord, and if we die unto the Lord.
Let's get these culty assholes gone before they do any more damage.
Cult thinks this town's the center of sin. What a load of shit.
I was born in this town, but they're gonna die in it.
We gotta do something. This is my hometown, you know?
I hate seeing my town dying like this.
Can't let these motherfuckers keep our home.
What a beautiful town. They're in my hometown? I feel violated.
They want to fuck with our town, we fuck with their lives.
Peggies are gonna leave our town scarred for decades.
Makes my skin crawl to see that cult living in my town.
Sight of that cult in Fall's End makes me sick.
We need to take back Fall's End. People live here, damn it.
Give me my town back right now, you peggy shitstains.
Oh, God, this really is the end of the world.
We need this town back. It's the heart and soul of this valley, for Christ's sake.
This is hell. I'm in hell.
I hope the cult doesn't come back here.
I love this place so much.
Hey, life's still good around here.
We knew we'd bounce back. We always do.
The cult's messing with the wrong people.
It's a turn of the tide getting Fall's End back.
Happy people make for a happier town.
Town's free, but we're not out of the woods yet.
I say we kill every last cultist we see.
I hope the town won't fall into the wrong hands again.
Fall's End always was a party town.
I don't want to think about that godforsaken place anymore.
Cult better think twice about messing with you.
Come on, tip a drink with us.
God, I love this town.
Town feels alive again.
Thanks for all your help here.
Damn, feels good to see this place up and running.
We're gonna tidy up this town right.
You gave us a second chance. Thanks.
It's good to see signs of life here again.
Yeah, I guess this calls for a drink.
These folks earned their freedom the hard way.
Back to the way it was.
Things are starting to feel normal again with Fall's End back.
It's just nice to see folks out and about.
You did good work here. They better stay gone.
Fall's End is back the way it's supposed to be. Quiet.
We never did nothing to nobody. Hurt so much when this place was taken. Feels good to have it back.
A lot of blood's been spilled in these streets, but it'll wash away.
Glad this town's ours again, but I still never feel welcome here.
We should put some kind of plaque here. We got our town back.
I ain't got the words to express my gratitude.
I was praying mighty hard for this place. Someone must have listened. World might be ending, but at least Fall's End is still standing.
We'd have lost everything if you hadn't shown up.
Praise the precious baby Jesus. I can be back in my home.
Can't thank you enough for getting rid of those fucking cultists.
Fall's End is open for business.
Hope that's the last we'll see of Joseph and his merry fucking band.
The people of Fall's End are safe, but we got a lot more work to do.
Took an aggressive push, but we broke them. We need to keep that up.
You did us a solid at Falls End.
The town's free because of you.
Town's free, but now we gotta free the rest of the valley.
Feels good to hang around Falls End. I really miss that.
Protecting Falls End is our priority. We're ready for anything.
Falls End don't have much value, but it still matters to me.
Oh yeah, we showed that cult who's boss in Falls End.
What did we do to deserve this?
John's gonna mark us all for atonement. I know it. Finally, I can eat Casey's cooking without getting shot at.
You got our town back. Thank you.
We did it! Made this town safe for Mom and apple pie.
Falls End is safe to visit again.
I'll tip my hat to that.
I don't see much prospect of peace in our future.
Hopefully we can repair the damage they did to this place.
I really didn't think we'd get it back.
We can finally breathe free again.
Falls End sets the tone for the whole valley.
I'm most excited to see the Spread Eagle reopen.
God bless this stupid town.
Could settle in here.
Can't wait to see Pastor Jerome preach this Sunday.
They're gone. I can't believe it.
You've saved lives. You should be proud of yourself.
The town is in your debt.
About time Falls End got out from under their jack boots.
Now I can feel on edge in my own damn home instead of in the wilderness.
I plan on dying peacefully in this town. Thanks very much.
Thanks to you, I can go back to the Spread Eagle and drink my face off.
This town's seen its fair share of ups and downs.
Falls End is free. Now I can breathe free.
You're living proof that you can't keep America down.
I'm happy, but I feel like I can't let my guard down just yet.
Cult went for the soft targets first.
So long as the town is free, folks can call this home.
Hopefully, the town can breathe a little easier.
Falls End is back, but what about the rest of the county?
Makes the biggest difference, having our home back.
Are we ever lucky you were there to help us?
Let's be happy now, and worry about everything else later.
Consider yourself an honorary citizen of Falls End.
We fought hard for this place. We earned it back.
What a difference a day makes.
Cult didn't expect us to put up a fight.
Falls End has endured tougher times than this.
Everyone in town owes you a beer or two, or 5.
Wonder if Joseph's gonna scurry back into his hole now.
Falls End is the only place in the world where I feel happy.
You gotta take your wins where you can.
Feels good walking through Falls End again, like being in a dream.
I just want to live.
This town's still uglier than the south end of a northbound mule, but it's ours again.
Yeah, but we still have a lot of work ahead of us.
Breathing a lot easier with Falls End sorted out. I owe the resistance.
It's great to be in town again. Heck, I'm even happy to see drunk Merle.
We got the town back, but we got miles to go before Eden's Gate's done.
I always said I would die in Falls End, but, you know, I'm glad I didn't.
Damn, look at the size of this place. We'll be able to do some real work here.
Thanks to you, it's starting to feel like home again.
Town's free, but the county's still in some trouble.
I think we're gonna make it.
The Valley's resistance was born in Falls End.
Don't like the way the Peggies are attacking that jail.
Those people need our help.
Fuck, there's a real fight going on there.
Look, that's the mayor and your sheriff. They need our help.
Jesus, only the cult would try to break into a jail.
There must be survivors in the jail. We should help them out.
Cults swarming the jail like flies on shit. Hey, I think that's the mayor fighting over there.
You know, a few homie touches, this could be a great place to settle down.
Thank God our people are in charge here. It's like a fortress.
Never considered how drafty a prison could be.
Make sure you're wearing your button.
This old prison's a surefire foothold for us.
My grandpa busted out of here way back when. I'd never been born if he'd stayed in here.
Feels like Faith stopped attacking us once that deputy showed up. Wonder why.
Try to relax.
I can't believe I'm in jail. Probably the only time that's a good thing.
Mama always said I'd end up here, but I bet she never saw this coming. I don't think we should get too comfortable around here.
Can't wait till this is all over so all these people can go home again.
One day I'll be brave enough to tell Charles how I really feel about him.
Always good to check in at Cougar HQ.
Glad we survived in this place, but I still want to tear it down.
After this is over, we should tear down the prison and build a stadium.
Always nice to see a friendly face.
I'm grateful to Mr. Whitehorse and his people.
Securing a safe place like this was worth every drop of blood.
I used to work here. Now it feels like all the criminals are on the outside.
Hopefully, nothing bad ever happens to this place.
We're lucky as hell we defended this place.
Tracy scares me.
Real glad this little fortress is still standing.
I was lucky to make it here.
Never thought a jail could feel so free, but here we are.
Don't know how much longer we can hold out here.
I really don't think Charles should wander off like he does.
It's good to see so many people working together. Charles's lab smells nasty.
Being in here, it's the first time I've felt safe in a while.
Nice to see Cougar HQ is still in one piece.
I met my second husband here. We were both guards.
It's not much of a sanctuary, but any port in a storm.
Real glad we have an HQ with thick walls like this.
The Cougars have this place locked down tight.
Home sweet refuge from fanatical doomsday cult.
We could stop for a supply run or just say hi to folks.
Soon as my shift's over, I'm gonna look for old shivs.
Ain't exactly the Alamo, is it?
I was one of the last inmates in here before it shut down.
I don't feel super safe here.
Throw a few rugs around the place, you got yourself a mansion.
Work hard, but not too hard.
Never thought I'd wind up in jail.
I'm pretty impressed we managed to last this long out here.
When all this is over, we should get one of them home makeover shows in here. Really make this prison a home.
I don't know how much longer we can hold out here.
Wonder what we can make this place into. Maybe a haunted tour, like Alcatraz.
Second time I've been to jail, but first time I've been happy about it.
Gotta stay sharp. Another attack could come at any moment.
I'm not sleeping here a minute longer than I have to.
It's a full-time job keeping this place safe from the cult.
I should really be out there, helping people.
These old walls are still standing, for now.
Go Cougars!
We're lucky to have this place.
Now I don't want to go outside.
I'd ride out the apocalypse here.
Look at all those plants.
I remember a girl named Holly used to live here with her girlfriend Charlie. They were the first people I knew to join Eden's Gate.
There's usually angels working these fields.
I heard this place is full of animals.
Johnson place, huh? Everybody knows they were boring as hell.
The first time I ran away, I slept here for 3 days. Sheriff found me and took me home.
We got homeless people, and this whole town is just sitting here rotting. Makes me sick.
Played hide and seek here once. Got surprised by some dude in a hoodie.
Same old story. People just took until there was nothing left.
Prosperity was supposed to be a lumber town. You could see how well that worked out.
This place is so cool.
Before the cult came around, only junkies and hobos lived here.
That's a lot of mannequins.
They must have wanted to jinx this place when they went and called it Prosperity.
Seriously, I can't be the only one who sees all the mannequins.
The name of this town just tickles me. Prosperity? Ha!
Honestly, part of me just wants to stay here and get high.
I've lived in Hope County all my life and never knew this place was here.
Hard to believe this place hasn't been reclaimed by Mother Nature.
Wondered where that truck of mannequins was headed.
I heard of this place. Can't believe it's still standing. Man, I haven't been to this ghost town since I was a teenager.
Hard to believe people ever lived here.
Can't even remember what that little town was called.
Wish we could just camp here and let it all blow over. Never did hear what shut this town down.
The guy who founded this town was a lumber baron, I think. Or did he start the railroad? I forget.
Huh. Cool story. Cool story.
Prosperity. Prosperity. I went to a rave here ages ago. Saw things I'll never forget.
This town was built by a rail baron.
I think Clutch Nixon almost died here once.
I bet this place was cool back in the day.
Sign of how this country's going.
Smells like bong water out here.
Someone did a number on this place.
Should have refurbed this place for the homeless.
Would love to know more about the history of this place.
It's just a dump. Old Hollyhock Saloon. I'd say I had good memories here, but I actually don't remember much.
This place used to be a good spot to meet people. If only we had time to stop for a drink.
My dad used to call that the Holly Jock Saloon. Apparently the old baseball team dads would use it as their Friday night watering hole.
Glad Dutch pulled your ass out of the water.
Man, this would actually make a good spot for some kind of resistance base.
Can't believe how quiet it is out here.
Dutch doesn't put up with a lot of nonsense.
This place is uncomfortably close to Joseph's compound.
Well, this here ain't much, but it's home.
Silver Lake is kind of pretty. Glad to see old Dutch alive and kicking.
Always liked Dutch.
It's oddly quiet around here. It's like the eye of a storm.
Dutch is a barrel of laughs.
Looking back, the giant statue of Joseph probably should have been a warning.
How much of an asshole do you have to be before someone builds a statue of you?
Joseph's got a big opinion of himself, huh?
Can't believe they ripped off that giant statue in Brazil. Man.
Kinda feel like Joseph's overcompensating for something.
It's like the statue's eyes follow you wherever you go.
It pisses me off how fast they built that ugly fucking statue.
Always heard rumors there was something hidden inside the statue.
I hate that statue so much.
They built that big eyesore fucking fast. Came up like a zit overnight.
That giant statue makes me want to puke.
That ugly statue is burned into my retinas.
Fuck you and your stupid fucking statue.
I can't stay here anymore.
There's gotta be somewhere safer than this.
Medicine cabinet's the first thing I packed when I got out. I know that's gonna be the hardest stuff to find.
I won't die for a piece of property.
Funny how heirlooms don't mean shit when you fear for your life. I left all that junk behind. No space for it in a bug-out bag. Traveling light's the key.
Can't stay here another hour.
Yeah, we won't be long for this world if we stay.
Damn shame how the cult forced people out of their homes.
This place ain't worth my life. There's bigger things than just my house.
Better to fight another day.
Yeah, we can start again somewhere else.
I gotta bail now. Right the hell now.
This place ain't worth our lives.
Yeah, no point lingering. No one is safe anymore.
I'm hitting the freaking road.
Fuck Joseph.
We gotta cut our losses.
This is goodbye, house.
I'm gonna try my luck hiding out in the woods.
Yeah, totally.
I hate the Peggies so much.
Vandalism is resistance, in this case.
None for me, none for you.
Putting chemical garbage in my water? Fuckwads?
I just want to destroy everything the cult's ever touched.
Can't let the Peggies keep anything that might help them out.
This is the only way I know how to resist.
Fuck your ugly-ass Germanic-looking crosses, Peggy shits.
Don't know much about this place. Sorry, Depp.
Eat a bag of vaginas, you Peggy shits. I hope each and every cultist dies of a goddamn pulmonary aneurysm.
Fucking cult lied to us from day one.
I take great joy in breaking Peggy's stuff. These cultists can suck out my farts.
Giving the Peggies a taste of their own medicine. Always happy to wreck Peggy shit.
Peggies won't be using this anytime soon.
We should build a bonfire with this shit.
The cult has a bunch of places like this scattered throughout the region. They do all kinds of strange rituals.
I think this was the Barlow place.
This is a sad-looking place.
From what I recall, this guy joined the cult real quick.
Knew the doc who lived here. He was real happy to join Eden's Gate. Gave him everything.
A lot of folks around here decided to join the cult.
Must be nice to live so close to Silver Lake.
So, this is how the cult lives, huh?
Shit. This is where it first went down, huh?
Hard to believe this place managed to stay open.
Lady who runs this bait shop's always going on about some kind of sunken treasure. Sherry runs this place.
I think someone's actually in there.
That's Jay's place. Man, hope he's okay. He made a mean ube macapuno cake.
I think the guy who lived here was in the Navy. Hope he's still alive.
We should follow the rails one day. See how far they go.
When the rail shut down, they just left all these cars to rot all over the county.
Smells like wet dog around here.
Glad we saved as many as we did. No one deserves to be kept in a cage.
I always hear a lot of dogs barking around here.
I learned how to canoe here when I was 6.
I smell dog shit. Hope I didn't step in anything.
Heard there was some kind of accident here. Someone driving high.
That old dredge is jammed in there pretty good.
Nice bit of property.
Shame about that dredge, though.
I heard there was a bunker under this guy's house. Maybe there's a way in.
That looks like a bad accident. Hope there's no damage to Mr. Tanami's bunker.
Wonder how that dredge got all the way out here. That is one ugly-ass shipwreck.
Well, that dredge ain't never gonna run again.
Misty River Gas kept penny candies at the penny price the longest in the county.
Adelaide loves coming here to make her helicopter all pretty.
This dude put a gun on top of his gas station to try and hold off the Peggies. Looks like it didn't work out so good.
Doesn't look like anyone's working here anymore.
Used to come out here during summer vacation.
Never fished out of here myself.
Came out here to watch the stars once. That was a special night.
Shame what happened to those folks.
Careful. Bridges like these don't hold a lot of weight. Pretty sure I saw a plane go down near here.
How often do you think they come and fix this bridge up? Looks pretty rickety to me.
Don't know where we'd be without Eli's bunker to come back to.
I can't believe Eli built this all himself.
This bunker is a lifesaver.
Eli's got everything we need here to survive.
The den's where it's at.
When Jacob started to round people up, this was the only safe place left.
We could outlast any natural disaster right here in Eli's den.
Running water, lights, electricity, we could last down here for months if we had to.
Thank God Eli built this bunker when he did.
The Wolf's Den got it all, that's for sure.
I don't think Eli slept at all since this war started.
We'd be up Schitt's Creek without a paddle if we didn't have this bunker.
We got enough supplies here to survive for months without ever stepping outside.
Eli really thought of everything.
Might not look like it, but this place can hold a lot of people.
Shows how much work Eli put into this place.
I have my own bunker, but it's not nearly as big as this.
Sure glad Eli built this place when he did.
Major readiness at the Wolf's Den. They've got everything.
Glad Eli's on our side.
Eli built a masterpiece of a prepper bunker here. Tell you what, I'd rather die than tell the Peggies where to find this place.
You gotta appreciate someone who knows how to build things right.
The Wolf's Den is Eli's prepper masterpiece.
The den is the safest place to be these days.
This place is pretty amazing. Eli did a great job with it.
I can't believe all that Eli's done with this place.
The Wolf's Den is something special, that's for sure.
Eli's built himself quite a bunker here.
Eli must have put his life savings into building it.
This here's the safest place to be in these woods.
Without the den, I don't know what we'd do.
This place is the bomb.
Eli's done an amazing job with it.
Eli's got this place stocked to the gills.
Heart of the Whitetails, right there.
The Wolf's Den's been like a second home to me.
A lot of work went into making this bunker. A lot of work.
The Wolf's Den is one of a kind.
Yeah, Eli did a good job with it.
The den's our best chance at survival. Eli's always on the lookout for new recruits.
There wouldn't be the Whitetails without the den. This bunker really saved our ass.
I'm glad Eli's been able to keep this place a secret from the Peggies.
I've seen a lot of bunkers, but this place takes the cake.
This bunker's got everything. You wouldn't believe the number of man-hours it took to build this place.
Eli sure keeps this place stocked, just in case.
This here is the heart of the resistance, let me tell you.
I can't believe what Eli's done here.
Eli's got eyes on the whole forest from here.
The Wolf's Den, home of the Whitetails.
It's the safest place in Hope County as far as I'm concerned.
The den's the only safe place left.
The Wolf's Den is the safest place in the forest right now. This is what the Whitetail Militia call home now.
Best place to be, if you ask me.
He's got a kitchen, a command center, multiple supply rooms. Eli's thought of everything.
Gotta have a source of fresh water nearby. You'd be dead without it.
Eli's got the den well stocked with guns and ammo. And food, too.
I've never seen a bunker like this.
Thank God Eli built the den when he did.
Just keep its location a secret, okay?
Must have taken Eli years to put all this together.
I can't imagine not having the den to go back to.
Eli's worked his ass off to build this thing.
The den's a wonder, that's for sure.
Eli sure put a lot of work into it.
Don't know where we'd be without it.
The den is pretty special, all right.
It's pretty impressive, that's for sure.
Eli sure knows his stuff.
Was a good family living up here. Looks like they put up a hell of a fight.
Good hunting up in these parts.
The Whitetails use these cabins to hide from Jacob and his men. Hope everyone's okay.
Pretty sure Billy and his family were holed up here. Hope they're okay.
Looks like there could still be people in there.
The Whitetails been using these places to hide from the Peggies. Not sure how that's gonna work out.
Hope those folks were able to avoid the Peggies.
Chad's amazing. He can even make MREs taste good.
You should take the family up here before... well, you know.
Still a good place for a picnic, if you're well armed.
Looks like whoever was here got out pretty damn fast.
Good people used to come here.
That place looks stripped clean.
Looks like Peter took whatever wasn't nailed down and ran. Hope they made it out okay.
My thoughts exactly.
Don't touch anything. Bo's pretty uptight about people messing with his things.
There's this fucking hippie living out here in the woods. Name's Bob or something like that.
I've met Bo. He's a pretty hardcore survivalist to live out here by himself.
I keep hearing about this character that lives around here. Some kind of nature guy.
I heard about some sort of hippie living out here. Thought he'd had left by now.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this guy. Some sort of spiritual guru.
I'm impressed anyone can live like that.
I think I'd do okay out here on my own.
I like to rough it out here in the woods, but this Bo character takes it too far.
Yeah, but he means well. Some guy stays up here, no power or nothing, lives completely off the land.
Bo's pretty incredible, all right.
Bo's pretty hardcore. He's been out here on his own for years.
Everyone knows Bo.
Don't think I could live like that.
So, this is where the legendary Bo hangs out. Can't believe Bo's still up here after all these years.
Bo's still here? I thought he'd have taken off long ago.
Takes some guts to live all the way out there by yourself.
That cave has all the comforts of home.
I've heard about this guy. Lives out here in the woods, trying to get closer to nature.
I swear, Bo can make a camp stove out of 2 rocks and a twig.
Shit, man, for real?
Bo's a true back-to-earther. A green prepper of the old school.
I've heard of him, but we've never met.
Have you met Bo? If not, you're in for a treat.
I know it's a cave, but it's Bo's home.
Bo's a good guy. A real back-to-nature prepper.
Yeah, I'd hear some weird-ass hippie music coming from here at night.
Not much goes to waste in Bo's camp.
You drop Bo in pretty much anywhere in the world and he'd be able to survive. The man's incredible. I hear he's been out here for years.
Oh, you're gonna like Bo. He knows all about crystals and their healing properties.
You gotta respect a man like that.
Never liked hippies. They smell funny. That guy's all kind of strange.
Yeah, he's a bit out there.
Was down at the shooting range again? My score's getting better every day.
I just qualified on the range. They're talking about putting me on a sniper path.
All this constant shooting's giving me a headache.
We need to be stronger. Better than those sinners out there.
Did I tell you I got to try out the mortar the other day?
Whenever I come to the firing range, I let the Father guide my hand. Never fails.
Jacob keeps us training out here, but I'm ready to fight now.
Keep an eye out for any signs of those damn whitetails. We can't let them surprise us again.
We'll need everyone to come here and try out the shooting range.
I have to say, this is better than shoveling wolf shit at the Fang Center.
I'm tired of shooting cardboard cutouts. When are we gonna get some more live targets?
I've got to keep practicing at the shooting range. I'm pretty good, but I know I can do better.
Keep practicing. We gotta be ready for anything.
Ain't no whitetail worthy of Eden's Gate if you ask me.
Hope Jacob doesn't have another surprise inspection. The last one didn't go so hot.
That's what I hear, too.
We gotta have enough ammo by now. I'm tired as shit of making the stuff.
I love me the sounds of target practice. Means we're getting stronger.
Should be wearing earplugs with all the shooting going on.
I can't wait to try shooting some live targets.
I'm getting better with the rifle, but I can't wait to try out the mortar.
There's so much ammunition here, we'll be stocked for years.
Jacob will be proud of all that we have made ready for him.
Train, kill, sacrifice. That's the way to perfection.
I hope they'll be picking up all this ammo soon. It's not safe to have this much lying around.
Last time I was on the range, they couldn't believe my shooting scores.
Gotta keep training. Only way to get better.
I'm itching to kill some whitetail.
All this ammo around here making me nervous.
This is a shit job.
It's comforting to be surrounded by such a well-stocked compound.
Gets awful windy up here.
We've got more than enough ammo to supply Jacob's army for years.
Blessed be the Father.
Honestly, I just like shooting those whitetails.
I try to get on the shooting range every chance I get.
Practice makes perfect, and perfection is closer to Father.
Last time I was here, Jacob himself complimented me on my shooting.
I'm tired of shooting at targets. When are we gonna get to see some real action?
Dare any of them whitetails to try to come round here.
We got this place locked down pretty tight.
I hope the whitetails come at us. I need the practice.
You'd have to be pretty stupid to hit this place head on.
We should expect the next weapon shipment any day now. Let's make sure we have enough ammo for it.
Sounds like the Peggies have got themselves a shooting range.
Careful. This place is crawling with Peggies.
Shit, they've got a sniper on the roof.
I wouldn't mind getting on that shooting range myself.
I've seen this, Peggy. Riding around on an ATV. I just want to peg him off.
Looks like they're using the shooting range. Fuck. Last thing we need is Peggies that know how to shoot.
Pretty sure I saw him drive in one of those trucks with a machine gun mounted on the back.
I've heard some heavy ordnance from over here. Word is they might even have a mortar.
Looks like those sick fucks are using live animals for target practice.
Looks like they've got patrols all around that place.
This is not the ranger station I remember.
Another training camp down. Don't think the Father would be too happy about that.
They took target practice to another level here.
One less place for Jacob to exploit.
Anything that hurts the project is a good thing.
You won't get me picking up the pieces out here.
The Whitetails will put this place to good use.
Peggy's gonna be pissed we shut down their training camp.
Got some cleanup to do here.
Good. Another staging area for the whitetails.
Pretty sure I saw a mortar around here. That's gonna be fun to use on some Peggies.
The Whitetails will be able to use all the ammo and weapons they got stored here.
For the time being, we can use this place the same way the Peggies did, minus the dead bodies, of course.
We'll get some whitetails here to get to work. Jacob's gonna be in for a surprise if he tries to show up here.
Glad we were able to shut this place down and get these weapons out of Peggy hands.
Weapons? Ammo? Not a bad haul if I say so myself. Let's call the den and get more whitetails here. There's lots of stuff here we could use.
The Father's gonna flip when he finds out he's lost another training camp.
That's the last time those Peggies will use this place for target practice.
Another one down. Jacob's gonna be pissed.
We'll get these weapons back to the Wolves' Den. Get them into the right hands.
I'd hate to be the poor Peggy that has to tell Jacob they lost this place.
It's about time this place went back to being what it was built for.
We should get some whitetails to train here, after we clean it up.
Peggies were up to some twisted shit here.
Pretty sure Jacob's gonna have a fit when he finds out we took this place.
I'm afraid of what we might find here that the Peggies have left behind.
Gonna get some practice using that mortar as soon as I get a chance.
We need a real good rain to wash out all this blood.
Jacob's gonna have a hard time training his troops with this place gone.
We've got a whole lot of cleanup to do here.
All this weapon and ammo will really help out the militia.
Time to put this place to good use.
Gonna get some of our guys on the shooting range. They could use the practice.
If the Rangers ever come back, the Whitetails will make sure it's ready for them.
That's another win for the Whitetails. Take that, Peggies.
I don't want to imagine the shit that was going on here.
I've never seen so many bullet casings in one place.
It's a real shame to see what's become of this place.